You got 90 seconds to warm up. She tea on my pee till I cup. What does that mean? What does that even mean? That doesn't even make sense. Kebab has rejoined the game. Kebab, unfortunately, pretty far behind at this point, but you never know what could happen. Welcome to week 2 of season 2 of TiPi Cup. Week 1 was a great success last week. As I said before, TiPi Cup is a 5-week competition where you get points every single week, and the top 5 at the end of the 5 weeks will win a prize. As always, we will have a 90-second warm-up period for our first map of week 2, which is TPC 21 Icy Mountain Pass. So this was one of the maps that was created for the TP campaign, which you can find in my Trackmania club. Here we go, guys. Week 2, TP Cup, Season 2, track number 1. We're gonna follow Ari, as I said, the mapper of this track. And we'll choose someone else next round as well. Duh, Kebab, Extra, Ari leading the top 4 here. As expected, Ari taking some pretty good lines, but Kebab and Duh holding their own in the beginning. Duh sliding out. Looks like they're not gonna get second. Can Ari spin around and clutch first? Oh, very close. 400 separates Kebab and Ari, Evo, Fire King, and Matt rounding out the top 5 there. Good round, pretty good round, 28-3-4. Truthfully, I don't know if that is a good time or not. I myself am not a good ice player, so it's difficult to say. As we've said before, the points start at 100 for first place on any given round and go down by 4. So second place gets 96, third place gets 92, and so on all the way down to 0. Our Washington brethren having a little bit of difficulty here, so we'll scoot on over to Midge, who also hits the wall. So we'll scoot on over to Bitcoin Matt, doing pretty well. Hopefully not a caster curse here. Last week was pretty difficult. There was a lot of cursing. But looks like our first place finisher started. Unsurprisingly, it is the mapper, Ari. Kebab getting second, Evo third, Fire King and Extra rounding out the top 5. You're rooting for Kebab because you had one last night. Let's watch Kebab this round and see how they do. Pretty good entry there. Duh, Fire King, Kebab, all fighting for first place right now. As I said, this is a pretty basic ice track. It really is only about 4 to 5 turns. So if you feel pretty good about it, you can take the turns pretty tight and try and get ahead. Ooh, Kebab hitting a little bit, and Duh takes first place in round 3. Kebab still gets second, Evo third, Fire King and Matt rounding out the top 5. Pretty good overall. Alaska finishing there too. We have 14 players, 15 if you include myself, but obviously I'm going to get last because I'm not playing at all. Moving on to track number 2. This one is called Cube. So guys, after round 1, we've got Kebab in first with 292 points, Evo with 276, Fire King with 264, and then Ari and Duh rounding out the top 5 with 256 and 244 respectively. And with that being said, let's get into map number 2, round 1. We're gonna follow Dan on this very first round. So this is kind of a techie track. A lot of tight turns. There's some water thrown in, some effect blocks, which, if it's your first time playing the map, are not too simple. As we said before, all of these maps are available in my so people do the bounce. Well, that's news to me. But all of these maps are available to be played in my Trackmania Club TP4 in the TP Cup Season 2 Tracks campaign, if you ever want to get ahead and practice. Looks like Duh's in the lead right now. Dan currently bringing up second place. We're getting to the end of the map. I believe it's about a minute long. A little bit longer than the last track. Duh takes first, Dan takes second. Who else we got? Matt takes third, Fire King fourth. A little bit of a gap. Will we get other finishers? Evo takes 5th there. Looks like Zonk may get a finish here as well. 10 seconds. Good luck. Oh no. Oh no. 5, 4. There we go. All right, looks like we had at least 8 finishers that time. Difficult, I know. Moving on to round number 2. Good luck, drivers. We're going to follow Zonk this time, who was able to finish at least last time. Duh. Our champion is looking pretty good at finishing top 5 right now, unless they have a major collapse later on. This week, the point limit is 1,528 points. So once you hit 1,528 points, all you have to do is you enter finalist mode, and you just have to get first in 1 round to clinch your spot. Ooh, Zonk right into the side there. Not exactly what you're looking for. PETA also into the side. Duh, a little bit slower this time. Looks like they may have had to respawn once or twice. Kebab is in first. Right now we're watching Duh, who's sitting in about 9th place. Might be able to pick up some spots here. Matt accidentally gets hit with the 180. Matt, Zonk, and Duh all fighting for 7th place right now. Will they be able to clutch it out? Who's going to win the mini battle between them? Dan finishes with a 57. Kebab in 2nd. Midge 3rd. BR in 4th, and Duh in 5th. Good round. All right, final round here, guys. Good luck. We're gonna follow Slom here, who says this track is not for them. Looks like they took that first turn a little bit tight, but that's okay. They don't lose too much time as a result of it. Okay, we're gonna go off because I accidentally cursed them. And let's check in with our Washington brother. Oh, going for the wall hit. Does still catch the cruise control, but you keep some better speed. And that tree is taking no prisoners. Pia is stuck in cam 3, unfortunately. Not sure, but seems like he's blaming the game for his mishaps. I understand. I do it all the time as well. Looking at Lil Midge. Midge is currently sitting in 11th or so. Maybe they can move up at the end, though. Evo finishes in first with a 53.9. Duh in 2nd. Zonk, Dan, and Extra finish clearing out the top 5. Extra calling their shot, who said they were going to get top 5 at the beginning of this round, and did. So good for them. And that is going to be it for map number 2 of TiPi Cup. That was Cube by Mentos TV if you are interested in playing. Here we go with map number 3 of week 2. It is TPC 14 Riding on Walls by Extra. Here we go. Map number 3, round 1. We're going to follow Duh. Good luck, drivers. The whole point of this track is really just a few massive banked turns on different surfaces. So you're going to start on dirt with one massive bank turn into another, and then coming out of it, you're going to switch onto another one of Trackmania's surfaces, grass. You're going to go 2 massive wall rides here and switch to another one. And it's going to go it's going to go that way all the way until the finish. So here you have classic platform, and I believe we go to plastic next. That should... Oh, wow. Trackmania is looking pretty crazy right now. Looks like Duh's going through walls. Duh crashes, unfortunately. Has to double respawn, which is difficult. Has to hit the slow-mo, but at least they will get a finish. Extra, mapper extraordinaire, won their own map, unsurprisingly. Evo came in 2nd. Midge, Matt, and Ari rounded out the top 5 there. Evo, very strong, stealing the lead.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Alaska Success and just subscribed with Prime.
Alaska, thank you for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. We're going to watch Slom here, see how they do while riding on walls. Don't say waste of Prime. It's never a waste of Prime to Prime sub to my channel. I don't think anyone would say that is. So here, looks like Evo is in the lead right at the front of the pack again. Zonk and Extra are up there with him as well. This is going to be a close round. Duh, Peter, Midge, Slum, Ari all fighting for those 5th to 8th spots. We'll see how it ends. Meant to sub to virtual. Damn, that hurts. Zonk barely edges out Evo. Slum a little too fast. Zonk with a 44.91, Evo with a 44.94. Extra coming in 3rd, then Duh, then Midge. Almost a 3-second gap between 2nd and 4th place. Very, very impressive runs by our top 2. Peter going a little bit slow and a little bit low. Sorry about that, brother. Here we go. Round number 3. Final round this go around. And we're going to see if we can watch Evo. Evo, who has been top 3 on the first 2 rounds. See how they drive this track. Let's do it. Kebab, Zonk. Looks like Ari, Extra, and Evo all really fighting for the top 5. Kebab slams into the wall and unfortunately is not going to be a great round for them. Evo has to correct, loses a good amount of speed, and it looks like Extra and Zonk are going to be taking the top 2 here, barring any disaster at the end. So let's see how it goes. Zonk barely eking out the current first place over Extra, and Zonk takes first. Extra must have crashed because Evo takes second with 46.0. Duh in third, Midge in fourth, and Matt in fifth.
Bobizda Best says, who is the best Trackmania streamer in your opinion, not including you?
Who is the best Trackmania streamer in my opinion? I think there are a lot of good Trackmania streamers. I think everyone brings different things to the table. Like I bring incredibly good looks, but not necessarily great gameplay. And other people bring great gameplay and no face cam. So, you know, it's kind of up and down. So here is track number 4 of week 2. It is TPC 18, Lurking in the Abyss by Mikai. Now Mikai is a great Trackmania player and they absolutely cooked a pretty difficult bobsleigh map. The author time on this track is insane. So if you are a bobsleigh player and you like difficult ATs, go and hunt this one because this is nasty. Here we go. Map number 4, round 1 of TP Cup week 2. We're gonna follow Kebab and see how they handle this bobsleigh map. Did I just say you guys are no fun? No, no. I didn't say you guys are no fun. I just said it's easier to have fun when you have a lot of people watching. You guys are the best. a difficult turn there, but I don't think it's gonna hurt Kebab too much on this. As you can see, still actually back in first place despite respawning. So very, very impressive. This looks like a pretty good time, and we'll see what the time is. Keep in mind that this did have a respawn, and we'll see. Risky finish. That is a 56. I'm not positive what the AT is, but I think it's right around 50. Duh takes second. Look, Duh takes second, Extra takes third, Evo fourth, and Zonk fifth. I know I didn't recap the standings after that first round, or after the last map, but Evo, Duh, Kebab, Matt, and Fire King were the top 5 after map number 3. It'll switch up a little bit this time, though. I know some people have their specialties, and it looks like Kebab might be a bobsleigh player. We're gonna follow Evo here and see how they do. Bob the Kebab. Oh my lord, it was in their name the entire time and I didn't even realize. Duh, fighting for first place right now. Ari, Fire King, Midge, Matt, and Evo bringing up the next 4 or 5 places. I don't know what happens on spectator mode, but sometimes the cars just go flying through the track. Lot of speed here from Evo. Do they make the jump? Just barely. Ari losing balance, unfortunately. It's going to be difficult to keep speed that way. BR crashed to start and insta-DNF'd. Oopsies. That is difficult. Alrighty. Will Evo sneak out the first win? They do. Kebab in second with a 56-2. Zonk. And a little bit of a gap before fourth place. Duh in fourth place, almost 5 seconds behind third place. We get Midge and then Dan, Fire King for the top 7. Here we go, round number 3. We're gonna watch Fire King and see how they handle the bob. Fire King, who really likes ice maps. I'm not sure about their bobsleigh preference though. What you'll find out is, though bobsleigh is made up of an ice surface, if you call it ice, people will get irrationally angry at you for no reason. But that's just the way it is. Uh-oh. Okay. Fire King holding it together. That's all right. Honestly, no respawn is fine there. Still keeping a little bit of speed. And we'll see how it goes. Looks like Kebab, Evo, and BR are leading the top 3 right now. Oh, BR may have crashed. Duh, be riskin' is what they're saying. Fire King currently in 4th. Ari's in 3rd. Kebab with a blazing time of 52.16. GG, nice time. Evo in 2nd with a 53.7. Looks like Ari's going to take 3rd. Fire King is going to miss. Oh no, they might need to respawn. Respawn Fire King. Respawn Fire King. Brother. No. All right, Extra gets the finish as well, coming up in 9th there. It was a pretty good run from Fire King there. Unfortunately, at the end, kind of just fell apart. Map number 5 of week 2 of TiPi Cup is, in fact, Rocky Ridge by community member Slom. Good luck, everyone. Apparently, there might be a skip. I don't know. Have fun. Gonna hunt the Mackay Bob map. Sounds good, Kebab. Good luck, brother. So after 4 maps so far, guys, our top 5 are Evo with 1,100 points, Kebab, who had to run, Duh in 3rd place with 952, Matt and Zonk tied for 4th at 936, and then Ari in 6th at 876. Map number 5 of TiPi Cup Week 2 is Rocky Ridge by Slom. Let's see what people can do. So as I was saying, it is a grass map, followed by a lot of wood sections. Peter unfortunately clips, and it turns out that Caster Curse is still real. We're gonna pop off Peter quickly and go to Duh, who seemed very, very confident in their abilities on this map. They were just grinding up against the wall though, so I'm not super confident in their abilities anymore. Okay. Pretty good. Duh actually sneaks out 4th place there, which is impressive. Zonk, Slom, and Ari took the top 3. Duh took 4th and BR took 5th. So here we go, round number 2. We're gonna follow Ari this time. Are we supposed to be reporting what ads we get? Well, since you are a subscriber, you will not be getting ads, but people do like to report the ads they get. Looking like Duh in 1st again, so maybe they are really good at this track. Zonk and Matt in 2nd and 3rd, Fire King in 4th, and Ari in 5th. Can they hold the speed through the ending, though, is the real question. Duh with a crazy fast time of 32 seconds. Matt gets 2nd, Ari gets 3rd, BR and Fire King ran out the top 5. Here we go, round number 3 of map number 5. Good luck. We are gonna watch Midge this round. See how it goes. How many more subs until I quit my job? I think about 9K more. I think maybe 9K would be good. 9K subs. So I need about 8,980 more. Get to it, guys. Yeah, get to it. Midge, unfortunate crash there. Zonk takes 1st, Dan takes 2nd, Ari 3rd, Evo 4th, and Matt 5th. Now that we have played the 5 tracks of this week's TiPi Cup, we wrap around back to the beginning. So we are back on TBC 21 Icy Mountain Pass. After the first 5 maps, the current standings are as followed. We have Evo in first with 1332, Duh in second with 1220, Matt right behind with 1196, Ari in fourth with 1152, and Zonk rounding out the top 5 with 1136. As a reminder, you need 1,528 points to activate finalist mode. Here we go, back to map number 1, round 1. We're gonna follow Matt here and see how they handle the beginner ice track that fellow community member Ari put together. Ari understandably in the lead, Duh, Fire King, Extra, Matt rounding out the top 5. We'll see how they go through the next couple checkpoints. It's a short map, only 3 checkpoints. In order to get first place on the map, you really do need to risk. Looks like Ari is going to take first. Matt a little bit slow, but can they wrap up second place? They do. Slam takes third, Fire King and Dan rounding out the top 5. It's quite common in Scotland to drive around like this. I believe that. This seems like a Scottish road. Let's follow Dan here, see how fellow club member Dan handles this. Obi the 7th on ice. Okay. We'll have to prove it at some point. Looks like Duh's in the lead with Ari and Extra. Dan coming up to top 3 as well. A little bit, not the best turn there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, Dan. Dan knocking the wall, losing a lot of space. Ari takes first again on their own map. Matt second, Extra, Evo, and Fire King top 5. Now, is anyone close that could potentially also get finalist here? It doesn't look like it. Evo is going to be at 1496 points, so it's almost a guarantee that they hit finalist mode here. Let's watch Fire King, self-proclaimed ice player. They did pretty well on the bobsleigh map. Let's see how they do on their home surface. I hope I do not curse them. A little wide on this turn, still staying in the top 5 though. Pretty good. Looks like Ari, Duh, Matt are gonna give the top 3. Fire King just gets edged out for 4th place. Evo takes 4th, Fire King takes 5th. So there we go, guys. Evo is going to activate finalist mode. If they get first on the next track, they lock up first place for this week of TiPi Cup. But as a reminder, there are 5 places for TiPi Cup every single week, so you don't want to quit as soon as someone wins. We're heading back to the second map of the rotation, Cube. Difficult map, but I think a type of map that anybody could win. So maybe we'll get someone to deny Evo here and maybe get finalist mode for themselves. You got 90 seconds to warm up. She tea on my pee till I cup. What does that mean? What does that even mean? That doesn't even make sense. Kebab has rejoined the game. Kebab, unfortunately, pretty far behind at this point, but you never know what could happen. Evo is finalist. Let's see if they can close it out and get first place. As we said before, this is a map with a lot of tight turns, and it's pretty easy to mess up and not have enough speed. But if you drive smoothly and you don't take them too tight, you can get a pretty good time without risking, in my opinion. Kebab, who rejoined, is looking pretty good. Oh, Evo hits the wall. That's going to be tough. You never know, though. Let's see. You never know what can happen. Someone else could mess up still. But Evo does fall down to 4th place there. They are going to need some help from their fellow competitors to clutch out here. Looks like Dan is in 1st place, Kebab in 2nd. Evo is now in 3rd, but they are about 4 seconds behind, so it'll be tough. Dan closes out this, denying Evo the win. Dan gets 100 points. Kebab in 2nd, Evo 3rd, Duh 4th, and Slam 5th. We're gonna get Matt, Duh, and Ari all in finalist mode as well. We're gonna be quadruple finalist, vying for 1st place. We're gonna follow Duh and see if they can clutch it out. I skipped them accidentally. Here we go. Now, if any one of those 4 finalists wins this round, they take first place in week 2 of TiPi Cup. Good luck, brothers. Duh, going pretty well so far, in the lead by almost half a second. Not jumping over the cruise control, it is pretty difficult to do that. I don't think you're really designed to do it. You just need to get as much speed as possible. It's looking pretty good for Duh at the moment. Let's see where they are. Only 2 more checkpoints to go. They've got a .37 lead. As long as they can get this transition good, I feel. And there we go. Duh takes first place in TiPi Cup Week 2. Kebab and Zonk got second and third in that round, followed by Evo and Dan. Duh, congratulations on the win. And that is a victory for the Believers. So still 4 finalists. We got Zonk, Evo, Matt, and Ari. Let's follow Zonk, who just got to finalist. This is the final round on this track for right now. Had to even get first? Yeah, you impressed us. Okay. Zonk not doing the best there. Let's see how Ari is doing. Not the best. Kebab is in first. Thank you for saying hi to Pepper. She appreciates it. Kebab currently in first. They are going to eventually be approaching finalist as well. Ooh, that was a very low jump, but they barely eked it out. I don't think they clipped, so I don't think they lost any speed, and they've got a pretty sizable lead here. Almost a 6-second lead this run. And there's Kebab taking first place. Kebab will not be finalist just yet, though. So, with our finalists here, after map 2 wrapped around, we've got Ari, Evo, Dan, Matt, and Zonk, all vying for second place. Here we go, guys. 5 finalists vying for second place right now. We're going to watch Zonk on map number 3, round 1. Good luck, everybody. This was the closest map of the first 5 when we were watching it during the first version. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of speed we got going here. Looks like Evo is up front. Kebab is there. Matt is there. Map slides out. Ooh, Kebab taking first. Now, if Kebab messes up, Zonk is in second and could clutch out second place. Let's see. Can Kebab deny Zonk second place? One more big turn on the plastic. Actually, it might be 2 more turns. Zonk is flying. Oh, Zonk went for a risky strat, but Kebab does take first place with a 44.9, denying the finalists. Ari took second, Extra third, Quad fourth, and VR fifth. People still trying to get to finalist mode, so you never know. Someone who's a couple hundred points behind right now could deny and then all of a sudden steal second place. You do need 1,528 points. Fire King is at 1,524, so they will get finalist mode this time. Let's watch Ari. Got second last round. Could definitely close out second place here. And if I recall correctly, Ari got top 3 last TiPi Cup. Looks like Evo, Zonk, and Kebab in first place. Where are we at? There's Zonk. Zonk is now in first place with a hefty lead. Over 2 seconds of lead. All they have to do is not crash, and they will lock up second place. It's looking good. And Zonk takes second place, week 2 of TiPi Cup. Congratulations, Zonk. Right now, Ari, Matt, Dan, and Evo are all could all potentially close out third place now for week 2. It was almost the denial of all time. Kebab, you were close for the comeback, but you could still get podium after leaving, which would be impressive. Evo. Extra looking for the denial. It is their own map. Can they deny Evo third place here? It's going to be very close. We have 2 more turns. Evo ahead by 0.03 of a second. Coming into the final checkpoint ahead by almost a full 10th. And can they close it out? They do! By just about 0.02 of a second. Evo takes third place. Congratulations on the podium, Evo. We are going to have an additional 2 finalists. We are now at 6 finalists coming into map number 4. And I think you guys remember what map number 4 is. It is the bobsleigh map from Mackay. Now, if you guys recall, Kebab, who did very well on this map the first time, left the competition midway through to go and hunt this map, and then they came back and they have just gotten finalist mode, which means the map that they practiced is now up for them to potentially secure 4th place in this week of TiPi Cup. Here we go, map number 4. We have 6 finalists vying for the final 2 spots. Kebab has the world record on this track. Can someone defy all the odds and deny them 4th place? You never know. Let's see what happens. We're gonna follow Kebab because they are by far the fastest, but bobsleigh can be fickle. You never know when you might just slide out all of a sudden. Though when you're hitting the turn like that, that's pretty impressive. Kebab already at about a 1.5 second gap to 2nd place. It is looking pretty good for them. And I will say 3 seconds now, it's looking like they are going to wrap up 4th place in this week 2 of TiPi Cup. Congratulations, Kebab. So here we go. 6-way finalist for the final placement. Let's follow Matt and see if they can clutch it out. Good luck, everybody. There is 1 spot left available. Dan and Matt fighting for 1st place right now. A lot comes down to the jump after these next 2 turns, though. If you can get this jump transition smooth, you can really set yourself up well for the rest of the map. Matt gets it decently, and I think only about 0.3 ahead of Ari, who's also finalist. You want a lot of speed coming up on this straightaway. You want to see if you can just make the jump cleanly.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays
A little
off
bit of a
for 'em.
bounce.
It's Ryan _ just raided with 79 views.
It's Ryan. Thank you for the follow, for the raid, brother. We're coming up to the end of my competition right here. Can Matt clutch it out? He's 0.6 ahead. All he has to do is finish. And Matt takes 5th place in week 2 of TiPi Cup. Congratulations, Matt. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Our top 5 ends with Duh taking 1st, Zonk in 2nd, Evo 3rd, Kebab 4th, and Matt in 5th place. As a reminder, this is a 5-week competition. You get points every single week, so these people will now be on the overall leaderboard, and 1st place at the end of the 5 weeks wins $40. It's better than nothing. Thank you guys for watching this week of TiPi Cup, and I'll catch you guys next time.